Hey guys, RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Alien Isolation. Last episode we started the game. It set the mood, the tone. Well, I mean, it kind of didn't, but it kind of did. It started off with a little bit of isolation, a little bit of loneliness at the start with the ship going into Nostromos. We kind of get to know briefly about Ripley, the daughter of the original character Ripley from the Alien series. Yeah, I think that's mostly that, I think. And we just know that we have an android called Samuels and a executive named Trish? Yeah, something like that. I can't remember her name already. But yeah, we have those two getting stranded onto the ship as well, or got separated from them while getting to the ship. So yeah, we're here on the ship and trying to figure out what's going on, or try to... whatever it is. I don't think this is actually truly the full game yet still. I think... Alright, I'm walking away from that side. Let me check the other side first. I know there's two ways that we literally can go through here so far. Yeah, I picked up a flare in the last episode as well, so I don't have no clue about how to use this yet. Or nor did I use it yet because I want to keep it.
Oh!
Sorry, I have to lower the volume a little bit.
Sevastopol stability compromised. Proceed to the nearest partial checkpoint and stand by while orbital stabilizers realign.
Uh-huh. But yeah, we got stranded from our ship because the destruction of the Nostromos, or whatever this is like... I think it's a Nostromos. I mean, I don't think we can go through here. I mean, that's why they were trying to make it look dangerous here. I'm guessing we're going here. Climate, yes. Alright. Yeah, I think we are in the Nostromos, or at least parts of the ships of something here. They really are like... There's really a lot of destruction here still. But I do wonder if the people disappearing is because of the fact that they try to keep it where... Wanted to see if there's anything collectible over there. God, it's so loud. Like all this explosion and such. Yeah, all this explosion is kind of insanity. And now there's ambiance too now. But yeah, I think that the game makes it hard for me to know if it's like, if this is a dream or not, because I remember that the game has a bit of a dream sequence in some places. It's corrupted. Oh, no, I wanted to see what the other ones are. Damn it. Decommissioning, pause and read. So engineering chain, decommissioning, chief. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. Interesting. Oh, this one's corrupted as well. Okay. It seems like both are corrupted, unfortunately. Alright, let me check to see if there's any materials here, or any collectible items, or component items I can pick up, I guess. This seems safe. Fantastic. Oh, okay, no, not at all. Not at all safe. I was being sarcastic, but okay. Ow. I'm surprised she didn't break her leg or anything, because that landing felt bad.
God damn.
Yeah, that landing seems pretty bad, I think. Another flare, so that's 2 flares already.
This'll help.
Q to open the radio inventory and use mouse to select. Oh, I see. I have to, like, I have an actual cursor. I don't know if you guys can see the cursor, can I? Yeah, you guys can't see the cursor. I was just trying to see if I can... If you guys can see me pressing the cursor to curse that up. Yeah, I guess we'll go through here. Well, the physics flaps are so cool. Some flaps. But I also think that the reason why they didn't put too much NPCs in this game is because they don't have to model. It's a great way because it saves them money from modeling characters that are unnecessary for the game. So it will just stick to important characters that might show up. Someone new. I think it's a someone new. You always know Working Joe. Can't read this one. It's a little bit hard to read. Release something. Okay. Alright, let's keep it moving. Moving. Yeah, I just said keep it moving and then it says moving. Oh, it's wraps. I can't remember what exactly is what. Is there an inventory menu? Tab? Yeah, tab is the menu. Okay. I was like, what? I haven't really actually got to see the menu yet, so it's kind of like interesting to me. How do I switch over to the other menus? Switch floor, scroll map, legend. Okay, so they don't really let me see the other stuff yet. Maybe. Let me see. Can I see my cursor? No, I don't have a cursor. Okay. I thought my cursor was available, but it seems like it's not. Let me check over here in this one little thing. Now we can run. Great. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my flare immediately. I'm not that stupid to just use my flare willingly without having to be cautious about what I use it for. Lower luggage ramp. You mean this thing? That makes a lot of noise, really. I see a little thing over here. I'm not sure if going through here would matter or if going upstairs would matter. Like, which way is the progression, though? I like to explore, but that's the problem. It's like I don't like missing out secret items or anything. I mean, this seems like going back in circles or something. So I wouldn't imagine this is the path. I don't think this is the path forward. I think this is just like small corners for pickups and stuff like that, maybe. Alright, let's get through here again. That was nice. But I mean, the details in this is so beautiful, though. It's so good. I also forgot to mention in the last episode, the Aliens, the Incursion, I think. Aliens Incursion is coming out too as well. For the VR specifically, but I think that it's also a non-VR game as well. From Virtuals, I think it's called. Virtuals Studio? Or not Virtual Studio. Is it Virtuals? No, it's a different name, I think. Virtuals is probably the name, but I might be wrong. I don't think they're talking about anything important. I can't remember what their studio name was, but yeah, Alien Incursion is something that people were anticipating. I mean, it was probably interesting at first for some people who are big fans of VR, from what I've read, but then some people kind of slowly like got less excited, I guess, for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, because there was a lot of other VR games that came out as of late that people were looking at and keeping an eye out of.
Hello? Anyone here?
Uh-huh. Is that locked for purpose? You need a passcode. So is that where the hacking comes in a little bit? This looks like a cool model, though. Oh, is there photo mode? Damn, there's no photo mode. I mean, this is an older game, so back then photo mode was not that important, I think. But at least there's no sort of like crosshair at the moment, so I don't need to worry about having to have something block the crosshair for me to do a thumbnail with that. Restore power, okay. Looks like somebody was trying to damage the thing, maybe? Or protect themselves from getting hit up on stuff, I guess. I don't know. This also reminds me of... I think a part of me feels like... use these terminals to update your map. Oh, okay. Tap. Alright. I like the map, though. Oh, there it is. Now I see my cursor. My cursor was not there for some reason. Archive log. Interesting. So we can kind of revisit some of these texts. As long as we just pick it up, I'm guessing? Nostromo's log, I got... There's only 10... How many more archive logs are there in this thing? Let me see. I'm gonna click, because clicking is faster than scrolling down with the arrow keys or the WASD key. God, there's a lot of documents to find on this game. I mean, it's great. It means that they have a very strong writing team to try to put a lot of expose in these texts. But I feel like it sometimes gets overdrawn like this. Like, this is a lot. 151. Okay, so there's 151 documentation stuff. But my problem with that is that the UI doesn't support that. Like, they could have categorized it. I think... Gosh, what was the game that categorized the stories into, like, subject matters? I think it was BioShock Infinite. Infinite had, like, a catalog of, like... Oh, it's talking about the rebellion group. It talks about the resistance. Yeah, the resistance and the rebellions. It talks about the alternate universe new world building. It talked about like the police state and stuff. Like it had it separate into like a specific set, and I feel like this could have done that. Like the UI designer or the writers could have separated that into subject matter, like about mom, or about the crewmen of whatever. Would have been nicer to see because it's hard to kind of navigate with this much documents. And that you might not be able to get through all of them to just get to a specific log, which kind of feels like they didn't care much a little bit about how the narrative wants to tell the story a bit, I think. Which kind of defeats the purpose, I feel like. Defeats the purpose of the thing. This thing should have been deactivated, actually. The save game should have been deactivated, considering no power is available yet. Oh, no. Can I back out of it? Oh, I can't. Okay. Pressing Q backs out of it. That's perfect. Let me save before we do this in case I screw something up with myself. I like the sound effect thing. It's really great. I do apologize if I'm taking my time. It's a little bit of a horror game that I had to... Okay. I had to press it a lot. That's 2. 3. I see, so the little lever thing is to power it up a little bit. Or like charge it up. Are we seeing something, I guess? I'm so confused with what the heck happened. I thought I was going to see something jump around from afar. Moved our stash. 0340. Goodbye from... Segson. Whoever named these characters, God, that was terrible. Segson. I'm pretty sure it's called Segson, but it's just Segson. It's just terrible sounding for me. Okay, I don't think there's anything. It's a different corporation though. It looks like. Yeah, there's nothing there. I was double checking to see. Kill the power. Oh, this is. Okay, this is the first time I've actually seen this.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
I see, so they wanted to keep the powers off for some reason. Restore powers to departures. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was gonna do something worse. What? 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 Why are those people running in that direction? That scared me a little bit because I was just like, huh? Let me save again, just in case. Because I don't know what to expect, really. As I said, I don't really know what to anticipate because I haven't played this game or seen this game at all, so... Interesting. The ventilations are tapped on, I guess. They ran from that side, I think, but this is locked up. Interesting. So I'm guessing this door was closed, actually. This specific door was closed. So once we powered it on, they started running, I think. So I'm very surprised that they chose that. Yeah, this part of the room is now open too. Nothing. Oh no! Oh darn it! This is what I hate about this. Okay, well we wasted our flare. I hate that the R is literally there. Like, why can't it just be a different button? Can I throw it? Oh, I can throw it. Okay. I don't need the flare at the moment per se, but I wasted it. Damn it! Oh man, I wasted it. Throw it away. I don't need it right now. It's just a waste. Enter the code. I believe it's 034. 0340. Okay. I'm hoping they give me back a flare. Medkit. Press left mouse. Press left mouse button to build. Ooh, okay, there it is. We got an injector. Got the bonding agent. Oh, I had to press enter. Click to craft item. And this UI sucks a little bit. Oh. Build to survive. Achievement unlocked. The UI kind of sucks a little bit because it's like really weird. Okay, I just want to make sure my UI is like not having to hit the thing. Okay. 70 scrap. I see. So it does actually spend a little bit of scrap to just actually be able to craft up the med kit, it seems. So it really is like hitting hard on resources. Like they don't want you to overdo it to a point where it's trying to make it harder for me to survive by putting in extra resources to kind of counteract the ease of getting like certain items and stuff. So it kind of sucks a little bit that is the case, but okay. So this is the health medical. Yeah, I'd rather keep the flare for now, but I also wish to like put this away. I really think. Can I press E to hold it? No, it doesn't. Okay, I press E just to see if it works, but nothing happened there. Anything that I missed out on picking up over here? No. Guessing these were like something like lights, spotlights that used to be there. Okay, so we got everything we need from that spot. I realize I shouldn't be running because I don't want to get caught up with whatever's up here, if there is anything, because there was a lot of noise when I was walking by. There's too much noise in this game, honestly. But it's the beauty of horror games where noise is just your #1 enemy as well too. Like not just like the enemy itself, but the noise. Like the noise of everything is just your enemy as well. They're not here to help you determine where the enemies are at all the time. Alright, I guess the ship's kind of like in pain or something. Screaming out loud in pain. Ah, this sucks. We're getting screwed by something within. I think I saw something, but I'm not. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize. I actually did the right thing, and I didn't realize that was what it was supposed to be. I had to, like, walk with a crouch. I was not paying attention. I just was lucky that I just walked crouch first in, because I was fearful that something was running around spooking me, but I was just being dumb. Okay, I didn't realize that thing was actually gonna hurt me. I wasn't thinking twice. It was just my fault. Okay, there's nothing over here. I hear some thumping, so I'm not a big fan of it.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, this planet view is great. Graffiti around. Oh, there's some Japanese on here too. I wonder if this is like... I'm wondering if Sega wanted Creative Assembly to just like say, hey, like put in Japanese so we can make it accessible to the Japanese audience. And I wonder if that's what ended up happening for them to have the Japanese. I don't even know if the movies had English and Japanese under it, but it's kind of convenient to have the art have Japanese in it. Gifto Shapu, Elevator. I think it's called Temono. No. Te something mono. I forget what was it called. Is it Nemono? Numono? I can't remember what it was. Kitojo or something like that. Maintenance chu. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's just pretty simple Japanese reading stuff. There's also some other languages here too, which I'm very surprised by. Sevastopol. Sevastopol. I'm just reading the Japanese of the ship's name, and then there's some Japanese more here. That's interesting though. I'm sorry. I'm just so fascinated by Japanese language and being involved in some of these signs that I'm just like enamored by it, or like not enamored, but like fascinated by how it's written out all in Japanese over here. What's the story here? Was this like oh, it is the thing on top. Okay, it's like a thing on the top side. Can I go through here? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. It's blocked. It's an invisible wall. I'm believing that's locked for reals. Ion torch required. Okay. I do think this game has a bit of a Metroidvania feel to it too, because I remember this game had a really fascinating level design choice to make it like kind of like sort of like revisitable, like try to revisit these places with a bit of the tools that you would find along the way, and I really like that. I think these kind of games are kind of like a missed opportunity if they didn't have like a Metroidvania feel to it, like a 3D Metroidvania. I don't think there's enough games that are like 3D Metroidvania style or like similar styling, which I kind of wish there was more of these days, because I miss, like, I like the 2D Metroidvania platformers, but the sort of like 3D style door locked, first 3D style first person locked, first person, I don't know why I said first person locked, first person style like things like Metroidvania stuff is really fantastic. Like Prey 2017, played that, really loved it because of its level design work, and with the abilities and stuff, made it like really 10 times uber great. Oh, there's a ship. Is that our ship?
The torrents.
Oh, that is our ship. Hey, I'm right here.
I'm right here. We're late.
Contact the Torrens. What now?
God damn it.
Oh, they closed the window. That seems bad. That seems like something bad's happening. Something bad is happening here, I guess? I'm very worried now because things just made noise as the thing closed. This is a map? No? This is a light on. Looks like an ATM though, a little bit. Yeah, now I'm just gonna go through this crouch for the rest of the game now. I feel like it makes me want to crouch throughout the rest of the game. I see, they blocked off the side over the bottom on the other side, the left side of me right now, because they want me to go around the whole map before we reach the next progression point, I think. 2137, right? Or 437, sorry. That looks like a 2-1, but it looks like a 4 as well. Jeez, this ambience is strong. Wow, I'm very surprised how much of an ambience this game has. Kick out. Yeah, this ambience is really strong. It's really cool. What does it say? Credo P amusement? So we're going to an amusement park? Or are we just being led to something else instead? That just seems a little bit out of it. Seems like this door is out of power, it seems like. What does it say? Restore power, yeah. Do I have to go back? Or is this like... Or do I go forward and... Just hope for the best, I guess. Oh, jeez. What is this? What is this first word? We. Okay, I thought it was like... I couldn't read it at first because it looks like a DVE. I was like, what is this DVE thing? It's we. We need help. I was so confused. I was just not reading it properly. My bad. Is this a game room? Oh, there's a thing over here. Arcade cabinet. Before I do that, let me check around here because I want to see if there's any secrets or any collectible compound or whatever, components and stuff. Kind of guy who likes to check everything to make sure that I don't miss anything. Resources is important, you know? Especially with horror games. Not a big fan if it makes too much noise, but... Thank you for sending me back to a crouch position. Sometimes games don't put you back. Oh, that's another flare. I was confused. I'm surprised I can't play this arcade game, but it's okay. Vidicom? Huh. Okay. I hear you, game. Oh, there's a person walking in there. Oh, don't tell me I have to fight something in there. Oh, that's a light. That light fixture movement? I'm so confused. What the heck happened there? Somebody just walked by the light. Oh, I can open a vent here. I'm not gonna bother with the vent yet. I'm just gonna save, I guess. Where the hell did that person go? I just saw somebody's head through the light. What the heck? They just toyed with us there. Even my shadow doesn't show up either. That sucks. I thought at least my shadow would show up there. I mean, honestly, I can tell why there's no shadow probably because our top half probably doesn't exist. Like, there's no physics, maybe? Let me see. Okay, I'm far enough. Oh no, then that's interesting. Maybe it's baked lighting? But it moves, so it's dynamic lighting, sort of. So maybe my character doesn't have a shadow itself. That's very interesting. I didn't realize my character doesn't have a shadow like any of the games would. Oh man, it's gonna jump scare me, isn't it? Jump scare. No? You know, at points I'm just wondering... Oh.
Druia Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. Oh. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
I know, I didn't realize you can actually walk away and listen. That's really cool that they follow. It's kind of like the Bioshock thing. Pause and read this. Quickly pause and read it, because I need to back out of this quickly so I can get to the other one. Oh. I keep doing this to myself. I'm sorry if I'm spooking anyone else. I'm just like trying to get to this. Pause and read to all Space Life Terminal employees. Investigating problems. No. I wanted to get to the other one. What is Apollo? AI. So ahead of its time by naming everything AI. Okay. Cool. That should be those documents, I guess. Let me see the... Wow, it's already 11 in. Cool. Oh, that's interesting. So there is a code. So if there's a passcode, they put an icon next to the documentation thing. That's cool. Oh, and audio logs go in here too. Oh, that sucks because the audio logs are so cool too because you get to hear what they have to say, and unfortunately, they are among the 150 like data points there is. That kind of sucks. All right. Anyways, let's save. Bing. I just really like the sound. It's so freaking. It's freaking like old school, nostalgic, like old 1980s, 1970s, like TV show, like synths. I think it's like a synthesizer. Maybe 1990s. I might be wrong. I don't know my history of synthesizings, but anyways, I'll end it here for now. We did go through very few things. I do apologize. I keep doing this, but it's just I don't know. It's just hard for me to kind of go through these for too long because these games are known to be. I remember watching back then, like way back, in 10 years ago or something like that, when this game came out. I was watching people playing it for like 15 to 20 minute chunks, and not so much as 30 minutes to an hour long. They just played in sections. It's a really bit. The Alien Isolation is a little bit harder to work with, for me personally, because it's taking its time, but it's also like I'm examining things to kind of avoid being scared a little bit, because I think the mood and the ambiance and the I don't know, the way it's played out is creepy enough to make me kind of spook myself. I mean, it's not at the same levels of me playing Layers of Fear, which kind of spooks me all the time. I just couldn't take myself to like try to finish it, but I was just like, I need to finish it. And the Coma is probably about the same idea, but just a little bit differently, because the Coma had a bit more limitations in feeling of how you had to hide and get around things. I think when we get to that point where we have to hide from the alien or whatever enemies there is in this game, that's when it becomes harder for me to kind of get through the game a little bit, because I just have to work with the resources I get. So it's just like that's when the fear kicks in further. But for now, it's just like the minor sort of fear things that I'm just like, I enjoy those kind of minor fears. They're not just too much like anything. Is just ambiance, noise, lighting, maybe some sort of random thing happening in the front of a screen, like the three guys who just ran across the room when we powered on the stuff. So who knows? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, or good night, or whenever you're watching this. Roz, out.